Who loves a good skeeter? Nobody. We're about to show you something that just might get rid of them for good.
Oh, you know, Steve, I hate using this stuff all the time.
I know.
I mean, I'm sure people will say it's perfectly healthy and everything for you, but I'm sure over time, yeah, they're gonna figure out in 20 years that this stuff just isn't good for you.
Yeah, I can see the the class action lawsuit coming out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Have you ever used Off? Chances are it's a great product, but
Yeah. Well,
today,
I know a lot of people that swear by it.
oh yeah. But today we're gonna talk about the Flextail Tiny Repel. But today we're gonna talk about the Flextail Tiny Repel.
Yeah, hang on to it, man.
Check this thing out.
Oh!
I was thinking about that as well. Look at this bad boy.
Looks like a little lightsaber or something.
Feel that thing.
It feels like a light, like blades should come out of here.
It just, but it feels like indestructible, right?
But it's not too heavy at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it comes in this really nice case. It's all form-fitted on the inside. It's got a micro USB
Yeah, so it's
charger
rechargeable.
included.
I had to mess with batteries. I just noticed the first two things that I noticed when you handed it to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not real familiar with the product yet. We've been using it a little bit, but I hadn't really looked at it that close. Is the little hook.
Yep.
So that you can hang it somewhere. And then it also has.
Well, hold on before you.
Okay.
Also, so the hook for two reasons. One, like if you want to hang it up somewhere around the tent, but also if you're walking through the woods, you hang it from your backpack.
Oh yeah, or your
Yeah.
belt loop. Or
So
something
it's
like that.
supposed to create. Whoa, we probably ought to want to turn that on if I'm getting eaten
go ahead
up.
and hand this thing on, man.
It's supposed to do like 10 or 15 feet a dome around you if you're walking around. It's got two modes on it. And so each one of these, okay.
Lights.
Yeah, so it's also a lantern and you can charge your stuff from it,
Oh yeah, that's
right?
cool.
So it's got a good battery in it. And I'll put all the stats up here, but so you hit the left-hand button until it
yeah.
turns green. Green means it's showing or using one of these things. Basically, it heats up to,
So it's got two cartridges for the juice.
yeah, and all these are these little pads. Pads and film. There's chemicals or something on there, I'm sure. Probably don't want to eat it,
Yeah, don't eat it.
but those come with these, right? They come in a 10 pack,
Yeah,
and so each one of those they're
sealed inside.
they're all
the
sealed
little-
in
yeah.
there. And so you put them in there, and once it reaches 165 degrees, then that's where it starts creating that dome around you. I do love that that lantern, just
Yeah,
the way
that's
it
cool.
looks. And that's got multiple brightness levels. Like it's getting brighter and brighter. And we're in the
It's
middle of the
dual
day.
purpose.
Look at that. You hit it once and it turns green right here. And you hit it again and it turns red. That's saying that it's using both.
So
Supposed to
green
use
is
one.
once and then red.
It uses both.
So like double the protection.
Yeah, and that's really where it's supposed to do about 30 feet.
So I guess it's like heating those little pads up or
It's
something.
heating the little pads up,
Yeah.
and you'll start seeing, if you look really close, you can kind of see some kind of chemicals getting on the outside. But yeah, it's supposed to kind of put it out and let it
Like
just
a
heat up.
barrier,
And
like a bubble or something.
Yeah.
Bubble or something.
yeah, and you will see like mosquitoes. It'll kind of you can see
They all
them,
like hanging on the perimeter, just waiting.
like I'm waiting for you, but you only get a few hours, couple hours at that, and then you really need to
redo them.
add in the other ones, or else you're gonna get bitten.
Yeah.
But then you also wanted to
Yeah, it's the same type. Like you put it on a tripod, like your cameras or something.
oh yeah, it does have the screw thing.
So the same way
but it's
you had
also
a-
magnetic.
Yeah. Oh, it's magnetic also. Yeah.
Yeah.
This just isn't enough to.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah. But I was
Probably
like to
like
say, if you have camera equipment, we have lots of camera equipment. We could stick that thing on a tripod and just set it anywhere.
You got it.
Yeah.
We've been using this for the last 3 or 4 days,
Yeah, it might not be
and
as
it's got
effective.
1 bar left.
Yeah.
And so yeah, you'll want to just keep it charged up.
And I guess another thing to mention would be the wind direction.
Absolutely, yeah. So if the wind's going that way, I think the bugs
Obviously-
this way aren't going to
obviously
care
it's gonna
about it.
blow the scent that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're setting that up and there is a breeze, you'd want to set it to where you're downwind from it.
Yeah. Now I will say, like this thing, like
Oh, dude, I'm impressed.
you're welcome. Hey, feel it, you can feel it starting to get a little warm.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you can literally kick that thing.
Durable.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it's durable.
Very cool.
The only thing I would say is, like with these, the price, right?
These
So-
are pricey.
Yeah, I think they're like $20 for like 20 of them.
Yeah,
or
it looked like there was
something.
a lot of them in there, but yeah.
But I'm a
It
cheapskate.
says 10 hours.
I'm a cheapskate.
Right.
And so I want to figure out, I'm sure it's citronella and probably a
Right.
couple other things. I'm gonna figure out how to make these myself on a budget. So I'm sure it's citronella and probably a couple other things. Condense those down and, you know, kind of boil some stuff and then pour them on these pads. I'm gonna start manufacturing these myself. So hey, if you guys know how to build some of these, the right chemical concoction to make these little pads or a substance we can pour on these, let me know in the comments, because I want to start making them myself. Buying another, you know, $20 for however much these are, it's not sustainable.
I wish Flextail would come down on the price of those. It can't cost that much to make those.
Yeah, they're
I don't
making
know.
big giant batches.
You know, I could be wrong, and maybe these are.
Super nice packaging.
I mean,
too.
it's a nice. I would guess they're probably spending more on the package than they are on the product, but it just seems like a refill like that shouldn't cost so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah. So that would be one of my biggest, I guess, complaints about the product is that the refills cost too much. They should cut that in half. I think $10.
Yeah,
For
and
that
like
same
you
package.
said, it says right here 10 hours,
Yeah.
but that's because we've
There's
got
10 pieces in there.
yeah.
And if you're doing it on double, then you can half that.
Well, I think. Hold on, let me double check. I don't want to say inaccurately, but I think there's 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 10. So
So there's 10 pairs.
there's 10 pairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. No. There's one in
Yeah,
each thing. I had to open up 2.
So really, if you're using it, both of them in there on full speed,
It's
then you
$1
can
an
cut
hour.
that- yeah, you can cut that in half. $1 an hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, $1 an
So
hour.
yeah, that would be my biggest gripe. I mean, it's a good product and all that.
Yeah, and I will say this little gadget here, it's like 50, 60 bucks.
Yeah,
so
so
it's not
cheap,
super
yeah.
cheap.
But it's made well. Yeah.
Yeah, super indestructible. I like all the parts in it. I love that it's also got a lantern, dual purpose.
Right.
I don't know if I'm gonna bring, that's kind of heavy to go backpacking,
Backpacking, maybe. Yeah.
with.
I guess it just depends on how much other stuff you've already brought,
Yeah,
whether you've got room for it.
but I will, I've got these woods over by where I live that always has a ton of mosquitoes. So I am gonna bring it out there, just attach it to my backpack and see, because you can if you stop moving, you're dead.
Yeah.
They're gonna get you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try it out there.
Yeah. The box is very cool too. It keeps your little recharging cord in there. Your extra refills can go in there.
Yeah, and just like really nice packaging.
Yeah, yeah. It's very well made. All right, so that's called the Flextail Mini.
No,
right?
the Flextail Tiny
Tiny.
Repel.
It's not mini, it's tiny.
The Flextail Tiny
So that's
Repel.
the Flextail Tiny Repel.
Right.
Now, do you know, does it work on anything other than mosquitoes?
It doesn't work on the flies around here.
Right, yeah, the flies, yeah, because we had it set up over here. And it didn't really help with the
They're
flies.
kind of horse flies, and so I know it does, you know, probably similar. Most things are saying mosquitoes, so maybe mosquitoes don't like citronella or whatever they don't like.
Yeah.
But those flies, it didn't.
Yeah.
They weren't worried about it.
I think they were up there like, I'll do a few lines.
I think one even landed
Yeah,
on the thing.
thing,
It was,
yeah.
I think I saw its little
Yeah.
tube come out and was
It's-
sucking them out.
All right, thanks for watching, gang. This was the Flextail Tiny Repel. Let us know in the comments what you think about this product.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out those playlists. We'll see you next week. Have a great day, gang.
Later.
If you like this type of content, make sure you check out our YouTube channel where we have hundreds of videos just like this. If you want to see our newest adventures, be sure to click the subscribe button and ring that bell so you never miss another video.